As I mentioned in one of the other videos, it's possible to split charts, and that's worth revisiting because there are more ways to use that than what I've shown you. What I've done over here is I have loaded data from 3 different lines doing the same process. So I've got the first group in points 1 through 12, and then 13 through 26, and 27 through the end. So I can click Calculate. That requires that I do my chart split. Click Calculate, and then I will get my 3 charts, which allow me to easily compare line 1 with line 2 with line 3. So we look at this, and I don't know if higher is better, then this line is probably doing better than the others. If you look, quite a few of the points on this chart are above the upper control limit on either of the other 2. It does look like there might be a little bit of a trend going, and I'd be more worried about that if I hadn't made this data in a random number generator. Once in a while, about 3 times in 1,000, you will get a false alarm. And since I know before the fact that these are random data, then I know that there's no signal in here, and that will happen once in a while. Here at the bottom of the window, I've added another tab, and I've entered some data that represents the diameter of holes drilled by a drill bit. Now, you may ask yourself, or if you think about it, what's the largest hole a drill bit will ever drill? And the answer is the first hole, because after you've drilled the first hole, the bit starts to wear and the holes will get slowly smaller and smaller. And so there's some good physical reason that we expect a trend. And if you look at this, well, okay, we're not getting any rule violations yet, but we're on the brink of it here. This almost violates rule number 4, and just looking at it, it doesn't look like it's perfectly flat. There's a good physical reason that it shouldn't be, so I can click Trended and click Calculate, and I can then trend the chart. QuikSigma will find the best fit to the slope. If there's no statistical evidence of a slope, it'll leave it flat. It will then put up parallel control limits, and what an exception in this case means, if it goes out of limit, it means that the process has left the trend line. And so you can use that to evaluate processes that just naturally have a trend.